So when it comes to real estate, this past year, the median home price was actually a little bit lower than other parts of Denver. It was $463,000. That comes out to about $226 for a price per square foot. And it also has a little bit lower median household income in comparison to some of the areas pretty close, which are just a little bit north of here, like Cherry Creek and some of the much more affluent areas. In Aurora, the overall median household income was at $84,320. Now, right now, definitely real estate's a little bit more challenging, especially for sellers. So the median days on market is a little bit higher than we're typically seeing. In fact, right now it's sitting at right around 46 days. If you check out niche.com, which I frequently refer to on my videos, that's a great place to look a little bit more into schools. But one of the best things about parts of Aurora is they feed into the Cherry Creek School District, which is always rated at the very, very top. I'd say one of the top 3 in the entire city of Denver and just the surrounding area. Boulder's always really high, Cherry Creek's always really high. There's a few different places, but the fact that a lot of the areas within Aurora do feed into that public school system, that is a huge plus and a big reason for a lot of people to choose Aurora as their home. And then I wanted to save the best statistic for last, which is just the population size. So Aurora is actually Colorado's 3rd largest city in the population as of last year, 2024. So I know we're almost through 2025, but the most accurate, up-to-date info that I have available is last year, and that population number is pretty staggering. It's actually almost 400,000 people, just over 395,000 to be exact. All right, so now let's talk about just where it's located on a map. As I said, Aurora is a massive city, the 3rd largest in Colorado. So when you're looking at it on a map, it does take up quite a large portion of the screen. It's basically, though, just east of Denver, and it actually spans 3 different counties. And not only does it have Adams County, but also Arapahoe and Douglas. Now, since it is such a large area, commute times to both downtown Denver and also to Denver International Airport can vary significantly depending on where we're talking about. But just for an average number to use in this example, I would put downtown Denver roughly at about a 25 to 30-minute drive. Maybe a little bit longer if you're in the far southeast corner of Aurora, areas like South Shore. And as far as getting out to Denver International Airport, a little bit easier in some of these spots because you have a great option, which is E470, which is a toll road and just a smooth sailing, nice, easy commute to the airport. So for some people that live in Aurora, you can have as little as maybe like 25, maybe even as low as 20 minutes, depending on where you're at. So very convenient if you are frequently traveling and going out to Denver International Airport.